nag-viral na laban ng Lasal versus New Era sa Pinoyliga Cup, nagkainitan at nagkasuguran. May nagka-tantrums pa, pati si coach nag-init sa player.
Appreciating the extracurricular activity. And it looks like the coaching staff na nagkaroon ng extracurricular blow si Duat. Verdict of the referees na in-announce is it was enough,
could have been different, but I guess this is something that's
and both teams were trying to talk it over, but the head coach of New Era
Step back and kiss myself. Big time plays, big time plays. Woo!
they just fall short, but from very seasoned programs at that. Amos tries to tack on another three. Bottomless ocean.
wow. Mix, we're just seeing a glimpse of what will happen by season 88, and it's just
That's gonna be incredible for
wow
Salle.
for the De La Salle Green Archers. So Archers fans, you just have to really, you know,
If they come up with a three-pointer, they could still be in the game. David passes to Lentino from the inbound. There we go.
there you go.
Exactly what I was talking about. They have to
6-point lead, you know.
they have to come up with a
it can
stop.
happen.
Cortez to Zamora. And Zamora pinasok na Owen Duarte and Marasigan having a few words. Owen Duarte not appreciating the extracurricular activity. And Adams just pulling him away with no problem at all. And it looks like that both teams will be called back to their respective benches. And it looks like the coaching staff of New Era telling us no na nagkaroon ng extracurricular blow si Duarte. Kasi Marasigan kay Duarte, that's why Serafin is extra heated now. But you know, that's, I guess it's a byproduct of the game. Na ngayon, both teams called to their benches now. Obviously a heated game between the Green Archers and the New Era Hunters. Pero yun nga, sinasabi nga ng coaching staff, unang nagbigay si Boris and then Duarte was just trying to retaliate. But yung nakita yata is yung retaliation ni Boris, and there we go. Unsportsmanlike foul will be called on Boris Marasigan. Hindi nga nakita siguro ng referees yung unang bigay ni Boris. And now it's gonna be an unsportsmanlike foul. And it looks like, yep, that's an unsportsmanlike on Boris. And game announcer just finalized that it will be an unsportsmanlike foul against Boris Marasigan, but also a technical foul against both teams here, Benny. Both
That's
on
true.
New Era and Lasal. Your take on that? What do you think?
Well, at this point, they have to control the tempo. We have a very nice game. We don't have, hindi naman natin gusto na mataintan ito ng anything in terms of the violence side. You know, we want to make sure that everything's under control, and I hope that, of course, our coaching staff will be able to control. And I think in this case, we have to commend, of course, the efforts of New Era and yung kanilang mga players to really control Duarte at that point.
In style, no? It actually reminds me of another Adams. Steven Adams naman. I believe he's from OKC, no? Na very gentle giant, pero pag binangga mo daw, parang pader talaga eh. So yun, kinausap na ng ating security team si Serafin Duarte to try to calm him down. So thank you to our security team, and props to them for keeping the event in control.
Yes.
And syempre yung Lasal team, talking to Boris Marasigan as well, na syempre kailangan both teams, kalmado lang sila. No?
That's right. That's
Na
right.
Part of games is physicality. For sure naman yan. This is Naasku meets UAAP. This is Pinoyliga Next Man Cup to me. So ngayon mukhang na-stop yung game natin because referees are still reviewing that last one. But the last verdict of the referees na in-announce is it was an unsportsmanlike foul on Boris, and then it was a technical foul on New Era, and it was also a technical foul on Lasal for improper bench decorum.
So both teams will now have technical fouls
Yes.
to be netted against them, and si Boris Marasigan, act of violence. I think yun yung tinawag
Yep.
kanina ni head referee.
Yep.
And there's gonna be penalties for it in terms of free throws if I'm not really going to New Era. Let's see here.
Here's the elephant in the room. Now, let's take a look at the right side of the screen. Marasigan, Duarte. Yeah, binigyan ni Duarte doon. And then Marasigan just faces him up. And then Marasigan just shrugs it off. Si Duarte na yung nagbigay during that last time.
It's like you're seeing it now.
Let's look at the left side of your screen. So Duarte and oh, there we go. That's the elbow that Boris gave Duarte. And I think that was what Duarte was referring to. That's why Duarte was late to the play. He sprinted to the other side because Boris gave him that elbow. Referees didn't see the initial elbow. And then now Boris is being called for the unsportsmanlike from the previous elbow na hindi natawag. And then it's technicals on both teams.
Yeah, I think that's where
Could be fair.
yung
Boris and Duarte from the shot of Tristan. Shot connects and there we go. A blow to the right side abdomen of Duarte there and just floors him. Kita naman na masakit talaga yun for sure. And then Boris looks back. He's back on offense. Then Duarte gives him one.
this is where the scuffle and
Started. Yep.
started. So we go to, of course, our officials, to other teammates. We commend that, and then that's something na kung nag-escalate pa, it could have been different. But I guess this is something that's
and Duarte having words with the fans now. Not appreciating the feedback that the LaSalle crowd is giving him. But his three-pointer just was nowhere to be found today. And missing a crucial free throw is Tristan. But he has another one. Oh, and he misses both. Very big misses here for Tolentino. Obviously a proud dad on the bench, missing that first one.
let's see if he could convert this.
The golden free throw, here we go. It's in. 78-71. And now Jared Sevilla pulls up from deep. Oh, top of the key three is good. They're still in the game.
They're still in the game. It's just a 4-point lead.
Cortez can waste away the time. They have to foul. David still not giving up the foul. Pablo. Tolentino trying to foul him. Sevilla finally getting the foul against Cortez. And Mr. Late Takeover now at the free throw line, Jacob Cortez with a last. I have a guess kung sino yung best player of the game natin, Benny, no? Pero wag na muna natin bati. TJ Adams will launch a three and he overshoots it. And that is all.
I think that was what happened because for 37 minutes of the game, nandun pa rin ang New Era.
And both teams were trying to talk it over, but the head coach of New Era still adamant on his point. And the game announcer obviously asking both benches to go back to their respective sides.
You don't like that! You don't like NBA basketball!